Nate. How's it going, everybody? I'm some guy named Nate. This is Nurse Love Addiction, and I'm still playing this, and I'm talking to this sick girl right now. It's Yuki. I understand how you feel. Around this time every year, a lot of people like you come here. Miss Saria laughs and answers my unspoken question. Every year, so she really has been in the hospital for many years. Her white skin. Oh, no. Man, I'm sleepy. Christ. Man, I hate being tired. That seems to be crafted from porcelain. Seems to blend too well with the hospital. I cannot seem to find the right words. What must it feel like to have spent your years in a hospital? Awooga, your expression says it all. Oh, how can I put it? Yes. To be honest, she giggles. Or I'm too honest, she goes. You are really easy to read, Asuka. Oh, can I call you Asuka? I nod my head timidly. You can call me Yuki. I don't know. I stammer again. Always address the patient with respect, right? Oh, you know it? But all the nurses here call me Yuki. So you won't get in trouble, you know. Now that I think about it, Miss Saionji had called her Yuki, hadn't she? She hadn't spoken in a formal tone either. She had used more intimate language. I wonder if it's okay. I wonder if Miss Saionji is a proper nurse and I'm just a student. Alright, I'll call you Yuki then. I decided I might as well. I'm simple that way. I'm not very good at working out difficult problems. I am the manager of the Jellyfish Club after all. Thanks. That makes me happy. Alrighty then. Huh? How does it feel to spend years in a hospital? Oh? Yuki turns her eyes to glance at the window covered by beige-colored curtain. Blah. Well, every day it feels like I'm at the bottom of the sea. So that's what being in a hospital for a long time is like? The bottom of the sea? There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. You don't know what's above the surface of the sea. Even if you did, once you know, you've forgotten. Even the sky can only be seen through the lens of the sea. And even if there are stars there, your light is only a vague blur. Not enough to tell they're stars. The light of the stars. I'm reaching for the stars of the sky. No. For the fish living deep under the sea, they don't know the stars exist. As Yuki says, she has a wintry grin on her face. How can she even laugh about it? I'm reaching for the stars in the sky. Aimlessly, yet still reaching. But Yuki, my thoughts are in a tangle. I try to move my mouth, but I can't seem to. Yuki, I'm sorry that came out a little negative. Yeah, let's talk about something fun. Okay. I'm upset with myself, although I'm not exactly sure why. Alright, what do you want to talk about? Let me see. Yuki tells me she wants to hear about the nursing academy, so until Miss Saionji comes back, I tell her about several incidents from my school life. She had said 10 minutes, but Miss Saionji ends up returning more like 30 minutes. Perhaps it had been intentional. In response to my stories, Yuki had listened with amusement and rapt of fascination. Blah. Asuka, I think you make a wonderful nurse. Hooray! That's all that matters. I'm so nice. After visiting the designated hospital rooms, we nursing students meet up again at the nursing station. We're giving it a small break. Here I am with my sister, and she said, I think you'll make a wonderful nurse. I tell now about Yuki, and she responds as happily as if it had happened to her. Wow, I'm glad for you, sis. Yeah. All you did was talk with her. You're getting ahead of yourself. I thought you would say that, Miss Sakuya. What about Best Girl? Everybody giggles. I exchanged email addresses with her. She said she was able to send texts from her hospital room. Hooray. But hey girl. Mizuki looks at me with cool eyes. Nice. Didn't they say it's forbidden to exchange contact info with patients? I turned down everyone who asked. Yeah, I did too. That's true, but... it's not allowed. It's not. Ugh. With my own team members turning against me, the effect is fairly brutal. But please, just let it slide once. Besides, Yuki said she didn't have any friends her own age. And you can't go and tell her. You can take it back now. That'll just hurt her. Now it says this, and everyone seems to agree that it cannot be reversed now. What a relief. I look up at the ceiling. But it must be really hard for a girl like that to be in the hospital all this time. I remember Yuki in her bed. Like it just happened. With sepia tones. Her pale skin didn't seem to know the sunlight, appearing like fleeting snow. She had somehow matched so well with her hospital surroundings, as if it were a perfectly painted picture. But that isn't a good thing at all. No, it isn't. I'm so sad. What does it mean to become a nurse? I think for the first time how late it's been asking that question. Okay. I'm not sure it's wise to get attached to a specific patient. Miss Sakuya's words. There are many patients like her. Be careful not to let your emotions get the better of you. Miss Sayanji had told me the same thing, and Miss O'Hara had said something similar once during class. Yes, I know, I think. I did like to think too, but I'm not confident. Oh no, everyone's back. Well, it's the job that deals with people, so it's not easy to control. No! Well, where was I? Oh, there was this little girl. Now knits her brow. And I felt my heart ache for her. Yeah. When the princess went to visit a hospital room where an elderly patient was in pain with cancer, she almost started crying as well. Damn. That's not true, but yes, it can be difficult. Then Miss Sakuya continues as if trying to convince herself. But if we are to become nurses, we can't give in to that. Machi and Michi nod, now looks at the clock hanging on the wall. Quitting time. Closing time. Break time's almost over. Let's head back to the chief. Let's see her. Oh, before that, I need to use the bathroom. I gotta pee. Saying this, I attempt to rush out from the nurses' station when suddenly, crash! Something smashes into the wall. It's near the nurses' station. I stop in my tracks, and then, no, stay back! Yuki's voice. Oh no. Yeah, Yuki-chan. Oh no, she's running. I'm running. I head towards her voice. Standing there are several nurses and patients who have gathered in response to the commotion. Past a cluster of people with her back to the wall, Yuki sits on the floor. Stop! Don't look at me! No one come near! I mean it! Yuki, it's alright. Calm down, okay? I told you not to come near! I can't take it! Don't look at me! Don't come close! But we are not. We need to take care of it. I can't take it. No. Oh no. Huh? What's happened? Yuki! Through the cluster of people, I try to see what's happened to her. And then I see the stain spread under Yuki's bottom as she sits there against the wall, and my words falter into silence. I hear the voices of the nurses. Quickly, bring towels, as many as you can. What? Because she was feeling better, she tried to go to the bathroom herself. Looks like she couldn't make it, and now no one can get near her. What the hell? She had wet herself. For a 17-year-old girl to experience that in a hospital hallway with countless others watching? Yeah, what she said. For Yuki, who had been so calm, is now to be in complete state of disarray. Oh no, I cannot move. As if my feet have been glued to the spot, I cannot speak, as if my lips have been frozen shut. Oh no, Sakuya walks up next to me, biting her lip. It looks like she couldn't make it to the toilet. Okay, toilet troubles, everybody. Awooga. But there's nothing we can do about it. We'll have to leave the nurses. The most we can do is mop the floor afterwards. Miss Sakuya's voice reminds me of Miss O'Hara's words yesterday. Whoosh. See, she said, do nothing. Tomorrow you will not do anything. Yeah, I remember. And now she's here. She's with me. Always. When I heard that, there had been a small pang of disappointment knowing that I wouldn't be able to do anything. But really, more than anything, I had been relieved not to do anything. That means I didn't have to do anything. That meant I couldn't fail and I couldn't get in trouble. All I would have to do is watch. I mean, that's really my cup of tea. Comfortable. Carefree. Yeah, whoosh. But, does that apply when a girl wet herself in front of you and is crying? I wonder. I wonder if the rules will still apply. Even now there's a jellyfish part of me still floating around. Don't do anything that'll make it hard for you. Take it easy. The jellyfish part of me says as it picks its nose. It would be completely correct. In most cases. No, even in this case. Meh. So, you're gonna give me a choice. Okay, Asuka. Why are my feet moving towards the cluster of people as if to part them? Tell me, girl. What are you doing? Sis. Yeah, I know. I need to clean this girl's butt. I made up my mind. Made up my mind to do what? I'm not sure, but I feel my lower body relax. Even though I couldn't do it during bedpan training. How ironic. I can feel the warm sensation spreading slowly across my underwear. But it doesn't stop there. I feel it soaking its way out and trickling down my inner thigh. So I peed myself. I can feel it dripping. Yuki, Miss Saihonji. There you go. I'm pretty sure I'd drawn their attention by stepping forward. See, I'm peeing, you're peeing, everybody's peeing. Look at me pee. There she is. She's crying because she peed herself. But so did I. And her pee is going to cross Miss Osashi. For a moment she speaks in a questioning voice, but I quickly turn in a gasp of surprise. Miss Saionji, I wet my pants as well. All I know is that vibe surrounding me changes drastically. The liquid spills down my leg. Well, the pee runs through my socks and soaks into my shoes. On the floor, a small puddle is forming. Yuki. As I look at Yuki, between us, our little puddles connect. What the hell? I'm connecting with a sick girl by peeing on her pee. That makes zero sense. I'm really confused. Why would... No. This is weird. This is somebody's fetish. This is weird. I beam a smile at her, showing her that it's no big deal. We're in this together now. I mean, this kind of thing happens all the time. I have no idea what will happen after this, but... Asuka. I hear her amazement. Yuki seems to have calmed down a little. Alright, all is well. Only I do feel bad. Oh, wait, I do feel bad that there are two people's messes to clean up. Yeah, I know. I'll clean up my own pee. Miss Osashi, you. I guess I'm probably gonna get in trouble. In the back of my mind, I know this, and this is what happens afterwards. I don't know. I get fired. Oh, I get slapped. Regardless of the fact that this is your training session, you should have been aware of the fundamental principles of nursing, okay? I'm in trouble, a lot of it. Yuki had been taken by a nurse back to her hospital room, and of course, she was told to change immediately. Now I went to buy a change of underwear for me at the hospital shop. I changed into my regular clothes, and I waited at the nurse's station. I don't have a training outfit to wear anymore, so there's nothing I could do. Oh, baby. Ugh. The chief, who had been so gentle-looking, is seething with anger. All I can do is brace myself. Yes, ma'am. In the hospital, where there are many with low immune systems, you should be well aware of the importance of keeping a sterile and clean environment, okay? In the effort that goes into doing so, yes? Okay. Yes, ma'am. What you did may have been done with the intention of easing a pain. Yeah, I know. We all do that, okay? But in doing so, you created an unsterile environment for the other patients. You peed everywhere. The hell. Yes, ma'am. Luckily, your classmates, ow, my arm, took the matter swiftly and so did not lead to serious problems. Cheers. Doing the chief's voice hurts my throat, and the Sunny D's not helping. You know, you feel me? I know you feel me. Huh? I wonder what she meant by that, but I'm in no situation to ask. In any case, I want you to think carefully about whether your decision was the best way to handle the situation, okay? Consider whether there might have been an alternative way to ease her pain and lessen the embarrassment. Because nobody wants to clean up 2 puddles of pee. That's gross. Yes, ma'am. I remain helplessly downtrodden. Alright, along with a self-analysis of your actions today, I want you to think about how it would have been best to act if faced with a similar situation again. Write a report and submit it by tomorrow. Huh? Not as a nurse. What you did today was unacceptable. Your actions were focused only on a single patient. Consider carefully how it would have appeared to the other patients watching. The chief's words cut deeply. Would you want to be taken care of by a nurse who wets herself in the hallways and laughs about it? Would you trust her? Oh, I hadn't been thinking. Not about any of the other patients besides Yuki. Even aside from the sanitation aspect, if a small child who had just finished potty training had seen it, it may have regressed him or her to bedwetting again. That is how sensitive the patients here are to changes in their environment. Remember that. Do it. Yes, ma'am. Even at the end, the chief does not spare a single kind word for me. Damn. This is a long chapter. Afternoon comes, and Miss O'Hara, who had been visiting trainees in the other hospitals, comes to check on us. Hearing about the peeing incident from the chief, Miss O'Hara's eyes go wide. Yeah, she's like, oh dear. For a moment, it seems she cannot find any further words to say. However, afterwards, Ms. O'Hara bows profusely over and over again to the chief and apologizes for her own failings as a teacher. Miss Saionji told me secretly, but if a trainee causes trouble, there are times when the hospital will decide to stop accepting any future trainees. No! So apparently to avoid this, Ms. O'Hara apologizing over and over and over. Yes, that's what she does. I'm the worst student ever. I peed everywhere. Ms. O'Hara speaks to me. I'm assuming you acted out of a desire to help the patient, but what you did was wrong. I didn't even get to choose whether to pee or not. She just peed. Yes, ma'am. This is a hospital. It's an environment where care must be given to keeping it sterile and clean. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. The chief had told me this over and over again. I had been on the verge of tears. Miss Asuka Osashi. Yes. I want you to submit a written apology to the hospital by tomorrow. An apology for peeing myself? Yes. 5 pages. Is that Ms. O'Hara? The chief told me to submit a report also. That is separate to this, of course. I'm doomed. I've been delivered the finishing blow. I know, I cannot complain, but I'm dead. In the end, a single sigh escapes Ms. O'Hara's lips. What emotions she held within that sigh were unknown to me in the doomed state. My mind was blank as I stand in the corner of the nurse's station in a daze. Furtively now approaches and whispers, "You fucked up, sis. I was really moved by what you did. You were incredible." Mrs. Tsuki also adds her appraisal. "I'm impressed. That was pretty hot." This makes me feel a little better. And then third nurse, Miss Sakuya, says nothing to me. In fact, after the incident until training finishes, I remain in the nurse's station the entire time. Not once has Miss Sakuya returned, giving me no chance to talk with her. Oh no! However, after seeing Sakuya, we want to take... Okay, crap, guys. Okay. God. Okay. We are going to save, and we're going to record more in a week. So, thank you all so much for watching Nurse Love Addiction so far. If you're enjoying it, let me know. I'm going to record a lot more next week, not just 3 episodes. So, that'll be grandiose. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next pee puddle. Couldn't join. Yeah, it's weird that she purposely peed on the other girl's pee. I don't understand it.